First, we put everything into charisma. Second, bully your GM to let us play variant human. Third, I thought that would be more dramatic. Crap.
If you want to win at D&D, it's not what's here.
It's right here. In my heart? Actually, your arteries. This one's for you, players. When I'm carousing online discussions and entire hobby channels about optimizing the most damage per round, or how to get 28 AC by level 2, I get the Game Master equivalent of my grandfather's Vietnam flashbacks. Sid Meier once said,
"Given the opportunity, players will optimize the fun out of the game by dipping into Warlock or taking the lucky feat."
Something like that. But despite my grievances with builds, and how tabletop game companies go through that cycle of piling up more and more player-facing options until the core game is just crushed under the weight of the Book of Weeaboo Fighting Magic, this isn't a rant about character builds in our hobby. We'll save that for later, when we're not at -6 subscribers. This is how to optimize you, the player. How to be so good, game masters will beg you to be in their game. Let's begin. Tip 1, pizza. No. You can't buy my good graces with cheap tricks. This ain't even delivery. It's de jour. Tip 1, do stuff. I don't care that you have 28 AC. I don't care that you've built your entire character's personality around your Eldritch Blast. I, your game master, spent the last dozen hours of my free time preparing a game for you to do stuff! My game is a corpse without your pulse. And if you're too cool or too tragic to do stuff, then we're just staring at my husk of a game. No matter how you build your character, no matter what epic stuff you scribbled in your backstory, every single character you make better have that little quirky personality trait that they like to do stuff! All right, moving on. Tip 2, do stuff with people. You and I play role-playing games, as in role, as in ending in LE, as in the function assumed or part played by a person or thing in a particular situation, see similar position, like a point guard in basketball, or left tackle in football, or a shortstop in... Wait, why am I making sports analogies? We're nerds. You're supposed to have gaps in your character sheet. You're not supposed to be good at everything. That's why you got 3 other nerds speaking over you in the Discord, to cover your weaknesses with their own strengths. They're here for the same reason you are, to have a good time, to get away from life's grievances for a bit and play pretend with dice. It's cool now. Joe Manganiello told me so. So instead of looking down at your character sheet, salivating over how broken you're gonna be next level, look left. Look right. Look across at the other people at the table. And think about how you can provide them a good time. Because it's not just up to your game master. It's a table effort. And I'm juggling a lot of things right now, so can you please make the new guy feel included? Tip 3. You don't exist on paper! Let's take a look at what you stuffed under your character sheet there. Your backstory. Maybe it looks like this. Or maybe it looks like this. Regardless, none of that really exists until you show it happening at the game. You might tell me on page 12 of your backstory that you're a savvy, smooth talker, but if you spent the whole game not attempting to be savvy nor smooth, I'm gonna have questions. See back to tip number 1 about doing stuff! Or if you have this dark, amnesic past that makes you prone to acts of violence, I better see you struggling with that crap at the table. Wait a minute. Where have I seen this before? No, wait! Ugh. That reminds me. Tip 4, don't be a dick. The problem I see is when you build your entire character off of a +1 Warhammer you bullied me into giving you level 1. Everything starts to look like a nail. An NPC is withholding a secret, unalive them. Shopkeeper ain't cutting you a deal, relieve them from this mortal coil. Another player wants to talk to the guard? Well...
Look, just don't try to stop things. If another player is trying to do something and you go, no.
Nothing happened. Don't shove around your pretend numbers just because you Googled the top 10 best D&D builds of 2023. Respect that this is a shared experience with real people who are also trying to relieve their own life stress. Failure and not getting your way is baked into the core of the game. And if you pout in the corner because my game doesn't revolve around you 100% of the time, I might accidentally forget to invite you to the group messaging for next week's game. Because you're a dick. Tip 5!
Bro, just know your shit.
I don't need you to memorize the rules. I don't even need you to really read the rules. All I ask, all I want, all I beg, is that you read the 3 or 4 pages that make up your character's class. That especially includes...
I cast a spell!
Cool. Which one?
Thunder Wave!
You're too far away from him.
Ray of Sickness, then!
What save do I roll?
Aren't you supposed to know that?
Just roll to hit.
19!
Okay, roll damage.
How many,
Bro, you don't even have Ray of Sickness prepared.
What do you mean by prepared?
Bonus tip! Pizza! You know what? Maybe I can be bought off with food. Because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to have a good time. All these tips boil down to really one thing. Be considerate to the people at your table. Your game master, your fellow players. If you just keep some of these tips in the back of your mind, you'll find your friends and game master looking forward to every time you show up at the table. That's how you make a good player character. By being a great player first. Then we go 2 levels into fighter for that action surge. Oh, and if you're running these kinds of games, watch this to track some of the best players in the hobby.